that back in them days, you're going to get swung on. Or you're going to get torched for 50. The Jordan-LeBron debate right there sums it all up. He's not in the GOAT debate. I'm sorry. I don't care about numbers. You see us, no paperwork, no laptops, none of that. I don't care about analytics, none of that. I'm going off the court. When you great, which he is great, you don't get disrespected like that. Lakers are in trouble. And you have AD and LeBron. Technically, 2 of the 5 greatest players in the league. You can't beat a team that doesn't have a superstar?
Ooh.
Hold on. Let me say that again. I want you to respond. You call one guy the GOAT. You call one guy, not you, but just what the basketball world says. I've heard many people say Anthony Davis, fully healthy, greatest player in the league. So you have possibly the greatest player in the league with the greatest talent, and then you have the GOAT. And you can't beat a team that doesn't have one superstar. That's a problem. That's a problem for me. Your thoughts on that? Because that's what people are not talking about. Even if the Lakers win this series, I'm fine with that. But you telling me they're going to beat a Clippers, a Phoenix, a Denver, who has superstars and who has budding superstars? You see what Jamal Murray is doing right now? It seems like he's getting his legs back. So, like I said, Lakers are in trouble. Lakers are overrated. Reeves and them is cute for one game. Who's him now? How about that?
Well, it was Austin Reeves. That point stings. That gotta sting any Laker fan, any LeBron fan. I don't even know an Anthony Davis fan. I just go by. I think he's a superstar talent. But it's stuff like this that's just like. Again, I always pose the question to you. All right, if they were on the Knicks, will we be okay with this? One championship and everything else is like, I don't want to watch this. I don't want to root for something like this. That's not a show to me. And especially in New York, that's why we get mad at Julius Randle. We'll get into that later on. Listen, as long as you give 1,000% effort, we really don't care. All we care about is the lunchbox mentality. You show up to work and you go hard. So this is awful, man. Like, to not beat a team without their star is crazy because that's their only star, really. Dillon Brooks is only a star because he's crazy. I love him.
Let me say something real quick. I'm gonna throw a little curveball. Excuse me. Lakers and Memphis both have a problem. Lakers problem first. What are you gonna do moving forward with LeBron and AD? Right? That's one. 2, Memphis. Y'all ready for this? Memphis need to figure out what they want to do with Ja Morant. Do you want must-see TV or do you want to win ball games and contend for a championship? Memphis might not need Ja Morant. Memphis and Lakers need to figure out what they're going to do for their future. Is LeBron and AD, are you going to continue with that? And with Memphis, do you really need Ja Morant? As great as he is, I have a problem with them winning so many games and a playoff game without their star player. That's a problem.
And it's not like
everybody's just glossing over that. Everybody's ducking from that smoke. That's a problem.
And it's not like the Bulls, when we saw Jordan leave, they still won 50 games. Pippen was there, but he came in on his own. That's Scottie Pippen.
Yeah, Pippen was a superstar. They still had Tony Kukoc. They still had a solid roster. So, to me, that's different.
Yeah. And I've always said that, though. They play like 2 different teams. With Ja on the team, it's just not the same team game. You can't, Tillman Sr. just jumps in there. He looks like he's 45 years old. Just playing in the league like nothing.
Hold on. Let me cut you up and I'll let you finish. They just had LeBron and AD at the podium, and LeBron said, when Jones is running the offense, Memphis is very, very dangerous. This is what LeBron James said. And everybody killed me on here when I said that first game, that coach, did I not say that? I said that coach subbed in Ja Morant at the wrong time. That offense is flowing. Once again, are we coaching to win basketball games or are we coaching to please our superstars? Which one are we doing?
But that's the hard part about being a coach when you coach a superstar like that. That is what it is.
Not hard if you're a good coach and you want to win games. It's not hard. I'm sorry. It's not hard.
No,
It's not hard.
Nah, you can't see. Before a month ago, we were saying the same thing about when you say it takes the cojones for Tom Thibodeau to say, "Hey, RJ Barrett, get to that bench. Hey, Julius Randle, get to that bench." That's my point to begin with. Yeah, there's politics involved. So I would say you definitely coming up later, Zach.
But that's why it's so little great coaches. That's why all these coaches is good and not great. I'm sorry.
Yeah, but you still see the thing about Ja Morant for me has always been the same reason I like Dillon Brooks, and we'll get to Draymond in a second. But that's what I love. We can't say we love the bad boy Pistons and not love with Ja Morant. He brought that swagger to that team. So
let me ask you a question. Why is Dillon Brooks considered a villain? What if he's just no, I agree, but I'm just saying we vilify people sometimes for no reason. Why? Because they're not going with the program. Remember, I'm younger, y'all older. I ain't scared of y'all. I want the smoke. Why am I considered a villain for that? Because let me say this: when LeBron and them is winning, how many times we see LeBron on the sideline years and years ago, even up to now? Everybody doing this. They on the sideline dancing. But now when the shoe's on the other foot, the other player's a villain. Man.
But that's the thing. You see, damn, we'll get into that in a second with Draymond, because that's really because I'm working on something with that. That's the psyche of it. It's all wrestling, bro. It's all wrestling. At the end of the day, Dillon Brooks knows they're all villains. The Memphis Grizzlies started off, everybody loved them last year, but they turned heel, as they say in wrestling. They turned to the bad guys. Your man got Warrants out. He's going like they're living the bad boy image. Remember, they didn't like the bad boy Pistons, and they changed the game. They changed the game.
I don't think Dillon is a villain. I think he's great for the sport. I think the sport is missing that. But how I honestly feel, I think he honestly feels I'm good. And how we talk, man, they put these accolades and these things on y'all guys, and I don't think y'all like that.
But Allball. Nah, but it's a movie, it's a TV show. That's why we love it.
Yeah, understandable.
You know what I mean? So we can't have, you got Steph Curry who does a lot of the same things.
Yes.
But he's considered a good guy. So you gotta have that guy. And that's my thing even with Draymond. You're only allowed to have one of those on each team, really. The NBA does not want 2 or 3, because then they'll think you're the Pacers and they think you might jump into the crowd. So we'll get into that with Draymond in a second. But so why is he considered a villain? Because nobody is doing that. Patrick Beverley is a villain. Draymond Green's a villain. Who else is a villain out here that will step to the players like that? I thought Isaiah Stewart on Detroit had a chance to be that way, because he's a little on the edge. But Jimmy Butler at times plays the villain. We need that guy to tell. That's what Scarface said, right? I'm the bad guy because I'll tell you to your face what it is. Even when I tell the truth, I always tell the truth, even when I lie. That's just what it is.
What Dillon Brooks is doing, a lot of players feel like that. They just don't have the cojones to do it. He's just one of them rebel guys. Listen, man, guys is great. But if I think I'm great as well, and ain't nobody going to give me my props, I got to take my props. Don't nobody talk about Dillon Brooks. Dude is solid. We can laugh at him all we want. You ain't got to like his game. Not saying you, but just in general. He does look a little weird, a little funny, dresses weird. Yeah, all that. The Hulk Hogan outfits and all that, and just wild and crazy. I get all that. But at the end of the day, he's solid on the basketball court.
I don't think he's solid.
He brings it. We could respectfully disagree. He hits big shots. He plays tough. He plays hard, and he plays defense. And he's not scared of nobody. I'm sorry. I don't know what else a person would want on their team.
But I think it's the same thing with
pull up his
Rodman.
Pull up his averages. No. Pull up his averages. But Memphis has a good problem. If I'm them, I'm trading Ja Morant. And did I not say that a while ago?
I mean, you ain't gotta ask me, but if we said that, I said for SGA. I've been said that. He scores. I mean, he's a lot better than I thought, but 14 points a game, 39%.
What is he from 3? Yeah. Read the RT.
Hold on,
Read, go ahead. Yeah.
I'm not retracting. 39%. He shoots 40%, bro. He shoots 40. That's horrible. He shoots
What's
3-point
horrible?
percentage, 39% from the field,
All right,
32% from three,
go ahead.
77, 78 from free throws, 3
Okay.
rebounds, 2 assists, and damn near 1 steal.
Okay,
And
he's averaging 14 points though.
right.
I'm just saying.
He averaged
18.
And
he's probably the 5th option.
Right. This is really his 5th season, but the rest of his career looks really well.